What's going on, everybody? Today I'm doing a video over the Carbon Boss AR-15. Stick around and check it out. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I don't know what time you're watching this video. Like I said in the intro, I'm doing a short little video over the Carbon Boss AR-15. I bought this because I was cleaning my rifles the other day and I had a lot of carbon buildup on there. Yeah, to be honest, it'd been quite some time and I've run a lot of rounds through it, so not proud of it. I should have taken a little bit more care of it, but I decided to do something a little bit easier. I've seen these things before, or seen items that are very similar to them. If it makes life a little bit easier on cleaning it, then it was completely worth the money. I think it was only around $24, $25. Don't quote me on that, but check out Amazon. They've got them. It's got 16 in 1 is what it said. All these different attachments. Helps pull out the cotter pin. You can just see the back of this thing and it tells you everything. Go ahead and open this thing up, show you what all comes inside of it. Always cut away from you, never towards you. That's how you lose your fingers or get stabbed in the chest. Neither of which I have done or plan on doing. And I said cut away from you. Yet. I am cutting towards me. Alright, so I got the package open. And first item out of here is the cleaner itself. And one of the biggest things I notice on it is there's so many different things that come out of here. I mean, you've got brushes, you've got pins, and it's like a Swiss Army knife. It's really, really cool, actually. Pin puller, scraper thing right there. And everything locks in place. So it is essentially a Swiss Army knife. Another thing I like about them, everything is labeled. They're etched into there. See, that's the cam pin. That's for focus. Not on me. Don't focus on me. Pin punch, brush, your lugs. There's really not a whole lot of confusion about what you need to use one certain item for. Originally looking at it, I'm thinking, that's a lot of stuff that's on there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to know when it comes time to cleaning it what piece goes where. That's the first thing that comes in it. It also comes with a pouch, little belt loop, which is really nice. That is rubberized patch. We'll go with patch. So it's rubberized on there, which makes it pretty durable. Comes with a sticker for those of you who do like stickers. Cool. I'm gonna add that to my wall. Looks like it just tucks nicely right down inside of it. And you close that up, and boom, there you go. And it's also got a D-ring on there. You can attach this to your vest, you can attach this to your bag that you're carrying your rifle in, or just toss it in the backpack. Everybody's different. I'll probably just throw this in my cleaning kit. I've got 2 or 3 different kits that I carry around in a bigger bag and pick out items I need from this one and ones from that one. And if I run out of oil in this kit, I pull the oil out of that kit. Also on the back of the packaging, it tells you what each item does, which is very, very nice because you can just quickly look. Probably going to throw this away eventually or lose it, or the dog's going to eat it. But I would advise keeping it until you get familiar with the item. Then you don't need it. You got everything memorized. Now that we got this thing out of the packaging, I'll go ahead and take it over to the shop, pull out one of my ARs, and give it a good, nice cleaning. See how well it actually takes the carbon off of there. So, we'll see you there. Alright guys, I know it said I was going to be out here at the shop, but I went ahead and changed up locations because it was raining outside and couldn't hear anything. Using the push pin tool, it's actually not that bad. It fits in there really nice. So there we go. We got our bolt right now. Go ahead and pull the cotter pin extractor out of it. Which I will say, that makes it a lot easier. Because, well, I don't know about anybody else, but I've had trouble with pulling that cotter pin before. And it just makes it so much easier on my fingers trying to get it out of there. Pull my firing pin out. I'll just go ahead and disassemble this whole thing before I get into it. Alright, first thing I'm going to do on it is scrape my carrier. Everything on here seems to be machined perfectly. And you can just hear that carbon build up inside of it. Yeah, I gave this thing a quick cleaning just the other day, and I'm already pulling out that much carbon. This thing so far is working like a champ. And this thing is pulling carbon out of places that I really can't reach anywhere else. So it does make things a lot nicer. Got our firing pin scraper on here. So the firing pin scraper's actually got 2 ridges on it. It's got one ridge for the large side of it, and then where it steps down, it's got a second ridge, which is a very nice feature because you're able to do your firing pin with all one tool, not anything extra. So it appears that there's actually 3 places to clean your firing pin on here. You've got your scraper lugs right there, and then you've got a kind of a triangle looking, more of a Y. So you can actually set your firing pin inside of there and spin it, and it gets all the carbon buildup off the top of it right there. Stop. We got a spot right here for a cam pin. And I usually don't have too much buildup on there, but just in case, I'll go ahead and give it a nice little scraping on here. Got a spot for the lugs right there. I don't know if anybody else has had trouble cleaning lugs like I have, but this tool makes it a lot easier. So the very center's got a wire brush in it, and it's made for your bolt tail. I'm not sitting here scraping with my pocket knife. I'm not sitting here with the Q-tips for hours on end trying to get baked on carbon off of here. It's taking it off very nicely. You just got to sit there and spin it. It's got the brush on it has soft bristles, and then also it has copper bristles on the inside of it. Give it a nice good scrubbing. So I noticed that a couple of surfaces on here are dual use, like the cotter pin puller. You can actually use it on the face of the bolt. It's just a general scraper. It's small enough to get in there, and it works exceptionally well. It gets in that small surface and allows you to get underneath the extractor also, which I can never do. So having that feature on there is really, really good. And then you have a flat surface right here that allows you to just scrape the bolt tail if there is a whole lot of carbon buildup that is just caked on there and you can't get it off with the brush. One thing I am noticing with this tool is that it doesn't allow me to get into the back side of the bolt right here. But like always, I'm still going to use my Q-tips for that. But it is allowing me to get into places deep inside of here that I can't get with my Q-tips, or it just takes me hours to scrape all that stuff out of there. So there we have it. Gave this thing a quick once over, and it seems to make everything a lot faster. Like I said before, the bolt was already semi-clean whenever I started. I gave it a good oiling down and did Q-tip wipes on it. But I missed a lot, apparently, as you can see all this carbon buildup right there. So we'll go ahead and slap this thing back together, take it out to the range, and see how it runs. Alright everybody, we got the weapon back together. I'm out here at the range, as you can tell. Got a good backstop, so let's go ahead and see what it does. Seems to be running fine to me. Review of the tool. I like it. I think it was worth the purchase. I would advise anybody that doesn't like sitting there for hours on end meticulously scraping every little piece. Moral of the story, I like it. I think it's definitely a good tool. Just add that to your arsenal. I mean, it'll come in handy for field dressing it if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you need to scrape some of that buildup off because you've been like me and you've been putting it off for way too long, or you're just sitting in your house and decided to clean them, and it'll make your job a lot faster. You can throw on a movie or watch a little bit of TV, something like that, and you just zone out and you can go ahead and do it and get it done. It becomes therapeutic almost. Y'all have a great day. God bless, and we'll see y'all later. Oh, shit, almost dropped my phone. Alright, whatever. I gotta pick up all this brass now. I realized I went through 3 magazines, now I gotta pick up all the brass. Where was I standing?